So that was what I had in mind. I went to a pharmacy in town that if I enter taxi right now, okay, I don't know how I'm going to estimate it for those of us in Nigeria. If I entered bike now from school, it could take me up to 600 naira to get there. If you're in Nigeria, you will understand the distance. It's quite some distance from school, but I took taxi and it dropped me off. I got to the pharmacy. The pharmacy, um, I unfortunately I met one of the apprentices that just started. So I told him what I wanted. He brought something out. I touched it and I didn't feel that plastic stuff that helps make that net round. I know some of you know that net that I'm talking about. I didn't feel it. I told the guy, this is what I'm looking for, and he gave me something else. He said that was what I was looking for. I said how much I paid. I said, we have to have a deal. If I open it right here and it's not what I'm looking for, you will take it back and give me what I'm looking for. He said, oh yeah, now do it now. I opened it and it did not have what I wanted. It was not that net. And I gave it back to him and said, it's a deal. It's not there. He said, it's there. I gave it back to him. And they told me that I've already opened it too, that is my own. Ha! Trust me now, drama queen. Ha! I started crying, no. I said I wasn't living, no. I said I created chaos. I was shouting and screaming. Like I wasn't really screaming. I was how agitated. I was talking on top of my voice, and I said, I'm not leaving this place. You must give me what I came for, or you give me my money, because that was the deal. Blah 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 blah. Until the owner of the pharmacy came out. He's a middle-aged man, around my daddy's age. He came out and said, what's happening? And he said, I told him who my dad was. I think he had an idea of who he was. I said I should call him. My dad is a lecturer, was a lecturer in school. And my dad came all the way from school, the same distance. And when he got there, they exchanged pleasantries. And my dad is this very friendly person that, even if he didn't know you, but my dad knew him because that was the main pharmacy that we patronized. So after everything, he struck a deal with the man. The man gave me what I wanted, and I was grateful. And my dad had to pay. And they agreed that when they sold that one that had already torn, it's tampered with, obviously, that they were going to refund the money back. It wasn't my business. My dad had paid for it. Uh, my dad cared for my health, so he wouldn't want what happened in year one microbiology to happen again to his baby girl. I carried my net, and I surprised the love of my life. Yeah, that time. Please, I'm married, and my husband is the love of my life right now. For correction's sake. I carried it and gave him. He did not ask me. Oh. I just went to his hostel and saw that he did not have it. I carried it and gave him. I don't have. Oh. I do not have. Mind you. Foolish in love. That was how I carried nets and gave him. And and he just, with his gentle nature, he just gave me seeds. And the highest he offered, which is not bad, was food. Anytime I came in and he cooked, he would just bring the food and we'll eat from the same plate as my love now. Hey, love. And he used to feel so good. So that was all he did. So I just got the impression that this guy's parents weren't really giving him so much. But that was a lie. So as I said before, all his birthdays, I used to be the first to call him. Even if I wasn't the first, I was amongst the first to call him and wish him happy birthday. And the last year that we dated, I saved my 1,500 naira allowance from my dad. I saved it for 5 weeks. And 5 weeks should be 7,500. I carried 6,500 out of it, transported myself to a designer shop, and bought him a pack of, I've forgotten the name of that designer tie, with cufflinks, tie, and pockets hanky of the same design. It was a popular design. As at then, 6,500 is like 65K right now. Like money had value. That was in 2008. I bought it, wrote a love note, bought something else, and attached to it. If you see the excitement and fulfillment, that's aside other things I used to buy and take to him. But these are the major things that I remembered, and I'll be like, I was foolish. Do you understand? But thinking back, that was all I knew. It was from a pure heart. I had a very, very pure heart. It's not that I don't have it now, but I've wisened up. Nobody can break that wall. Like, nobody. So as I was saying, I took them to him and he loved it. He just smiled. While my net was hanging there on his roof, he just smiled, said, "Thank you. You are a great woman. You know you are this, you know you are that. I love you" never came out from his mouth. Never, never, never opened his mouth and said, "I love you." The only thing he will say is, "I care. I care." Mm-hmm. So, do you know that this guy took this thing? My birthday was a month and a day after his. And the next birthday, I was expecting that this guy will call me. I understood. I told myself that he was from a poorer home than I was. So that is why I didn't expect anything from him. I did not expect a gift. I just wanted this guy to call me. Call on a phone and say happy birthday. But did he call? A month and a day. His birthday was September 14th. My birthday is October 15th. I finished giving him that gift. Got on my birthday. Me that used to go to reading class. On my birthday, I was so excited. It's my birthday the next day. And I wasn't making noise on social media like I do now. So nobody even knew. Nobody knew. It was just me. And then probably him, because I told him he knows my birthday. But he pretended as if he didn't remember. Or maybe he was too busy doing other things, with other girls. So this guy did not call me. I was restless in the hostel, waiting for his call. By then, he was in clinicals. So I left my room, went to class, carried books. I was looking at the book, but the book was reading me, not the other way around. Because my mind, I would just turn and look at my phone, waiting for a text or a call from him. And that was the year that I said, if this guy did not call me today, I am leaving this situationship. And that was why we didn't end up together. He did not call me on my birthday. You would just say it's trivial, but it's just a summation of everything that has happened in that relationship that I was alone in. Yeah, you would say it's trivial, but it wasn't, because it's a summation. I just saw pockets of, like, this guy was not really into me and I was just there alone. So, and it just summed it up with that my birthday. He didn't even call. I waited till 12 midnight. I said, okay, maybe he will be the last person to call. He didn't call. That was why we didn't end up together. Do you know what happened? I had already met my current husband, who I now started dating in December of the same year. Do you know that this guy waited for my usual calling him, because I'm a call person? He waited for me to, like, the way I used to call him from time to time, or maybe send him card, or maybe occasionally buy things and give to him, and he didn't see me between that October. You know when I got a text? It was January 2008. No, 2009. You remember it was my birthday 2008 that I dumped him, that I left the relationship. It was January 2009. By then, he had missed what we had. I was already dating my current husband. And he sent me a text and ended it with "I love you." He ended it with "I love you." I phoned it to my husband and said, "This guy, Andrew sent me a text and said, I love you." I just laughed. But the thing is, it was even December that year that I went through his phone and saw that he had gotten someone pregnant. So I was like, thank God, I've moved on. I'm dating someone else. To hell